Hollow and hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. How are you guys doing? Oh boy, starting off with that Trump meme. You know, if Trump gets reelected, at least that'll be good for the memes. Me, my teammate. I wonder what that K means. Okay, so he's from Karstadt, Kaufland. Something about a river. Karl Lauterbach. Animal cat. Profession cat breeder. What?
You look at death.
Yeah. It started to go up
Here's
again.
one. Well, right here, the United States is lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
Lower than
We're
the
lower
world?
than
What is that?
Europe.
In what?
Look.
In what?
Take a look. Right here.
How does this actually look like a scene from The Office?
Here's case death.
Oh, you're doing death as a proportion of cases. I'm talking about death as a proportion of population. That's where the US is really bad.
Well,
Much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
you can't do that. You have
Why
to
We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
to go by. You have to go by where. Look, here is the United States. You have to go by the.
I love these giant charts on printed out pieces of paper. That feels like such a boomer thing to do.
United States, you have to go by the cases. The cases.
Why
are
not
there.
as a proportion of
when we have
population?
somebody, what it says is when you have somebody that
Yeah.
has where there's a case.
Oh, okay.
The people that live
Sure.
from
Oh.
those cases.
See what I mean? Great for the memes. Although I don't understand this one. Men, after receiving their annual compliment, we calculate in leap years. You look good. Oh my God, I love this. It's so true. It's crazy. Man, it's crazy. That's how it is around the entire world, huh? Us men just don't get any love. But if you compliment a man, he will carry that with him forever. You could literally improve a man's self-esteem for the rest of his life with maybe 3 or 4 words. All right, this looks like a doozy. I am safe and fond of animals. I have a cat. Very cute. But last time I had her neutered because otherwise she becomes so matty. Now she's really chilled and just lying around. She doesn't mind being alone in my apartment either. She's afraid of the noisy city anyway. I never leave them alone very long at a time, at most a weekend or festival. Then she sometimes poops in the hallway. But I think that's what she means as fun. I really love them so much. Would do anything for them. Germans, 5 seconds after you had the most relaxing shower of all time. You clean it? Why? The shower cleans itself. She looks good. She is nice. She is smart. She shows signs of interest. She lights up glow sticks. What does that mean? We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close. I'm wondering if this even translated correctly. Like, what is wrong with a glow stick? Is that a red flag? She lights glow sticks. What's wrong with a glow stick? I effing love nurses, craftsmen, plumbers, etc. They work hard every day so that everything around us doesn't collapse. Ah, yes. The essential worker. Learned all about them during COVID. The rest of us were forced to take an extended vacation while the essential worker had to keep on working. And we really all appreciate them for that. Marry and accept the last name of the person you're marrying? No. Get married and the person you marry takes your last name? No. A person with the same last name. Get married. That's a great idea. Your cousin. You had the perfect feast and don't have to wipe. Wipe what? You're bleeding on the asshole. This is a common occurrence? Once again, I'm wondering if this translated correctly. Oh, the perfect shit. Okay. Somewhat relatable, but how do you know you don't have to wipe? Unless you wipe. I have never been that confident. How children think a top G looks like. What a top G really looks like. Facts. This is when you go from caring about how other people perceive you to caring about how you perceive the world. Although, that's a cool car. A modern super sports car from Zuffenhausen with over 500 horsepower versus a combi. What is a combi? Oh. Does VW still make these? What it feels like to work in tech support or in IT support. I feel like everybody can relate to this. Like every relatively younger person, because that's just you and your parents. They act like they're gonna break it if they hit the wrong key. What a sweet maggot. Hopefully nothing will happen to her. What the hell? I just realized that I don't think it used to do this before on this translation thing on Chrome, where when you translate it, it uses like AI to fill in the pixels behind the text. So it's not like text on top of text. That's amazing. When you watch your stupid ex-boyfriend, how he almost kills himself with his self-built escape routes. So you want good internet in the living room? My girlfriend. Yes, that would be great. For good wireless internet, you have to be as close to the source as possible. That makes sense to me, yes. If we change everything a bit, that should also be possible. It would be nice if you could take care of it. Then it's best if the internet access point is in the living room. I want the ugly thing not in my living room. This is why men are choosing not to get married anymore, guys. When you learn that you are with the German passport, can travel from Canada to Argentina without applying for a single visa. Can you really? That's cool. I'm going to take a tour all over America. Ah, from California to New York? This reminds me how I always have thought it was funny how Europeans seem to call the USA America more so than even Americans do. Like, usually I call it the US. Because I think of America as being, you know, it could be North America, South America, you know, somewhere in Canada, Mexico, Argentina. Closing ceremony at Anglo-Saxon universities. Closing ceremony at German universities. So Anglo-Saxon, that means like English people, right? Also an ass, follow the organon. Departure in 1.5 hours from Frankfurt Airport. Ice diversion from Cologne through the Rhine Valley. I've never been on a train. Wind turbine tired. Wind turbine sleep. This might become the new talking point for Republicans over here in America. Why we can't have wind turbines. What it looks like when I forget to turn off the bicycle monitor and then look for the yeast in the supermarket. So you have a bicycle monitor, but it's not attached to the bike? Is it your phone? Damn, you really couldn't find the yeast. 3-star chefs whose food is expensive and still doesn't taste good. Every grandmother with her stone-old cookbook. That is total facts. I hate fancy food and their stupid small portions. Maybe that's just because I'm a fat American, though. If I leave the spider in the corner alone and wake up the next morning with a mosquito bite, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed and angry. I have never not killed a spider in hopes that it would protect me. I don't think I've ever woke up with a mosquito bite either. Me when I see my landlord polishing his new motorboat in the garden. After he increased my rent a week ago because everything is getting more expensive. I mean, he didn't lie, huh? I mean, that motorboat was probably more expensive. You had to raise your rent to get it. German municipalities. Public toilets in sufficient number? No. Can't do that. We can't afford that. Walpe's back. Gelsenkirchen tests special paint against P. What? They made paint that bounces your pee back on you. It's kind of clever. But what has the world come to when you can't take a piss in a drunken piss in an alleyway? Risk is confusion. Talahun. What the heck? In Germany, hold on. The word Talahun is trending in summer 2024. It describes young men with mostly immigrant backgrounds and rather negative behavior, reflecting both a cultural trend and social tensions. If you think Talahun looks Arabic, you're not wrong. Or it could mean a Taylor chicken. When you're happy, you enjoy the music. When you're sad, you understand the lyrics. Ram sam sam, ram sam sam, gully 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 gully, ram sam sam. You guys have that song? I never really thought about the lyrics like that, though. Yes, I rinse my deposit bottles with clean water before I return them. How did you know that? Because it's the Chad thing to do, apparently. You better get some extra pond for that work. And what hobbies do you have? Panic. Sitting in the shower. Cancel on short notice. Well, that's a good hobby. Scenarios. Think up that make me sad. That's always fun. Sleep. Staring at the ceiling. Disassociate. Repeat a song on repetition. Hear it until I hear it again. Try me to remember when I doom last time. Really fun. What? Oh, trying to remember the last time I had fun. That's sad. Thing is, they make those giant slides in playgrounds in Germany for the kids. How are you supposed to have fun as an adult? Actually, they make giant slides for adults too, don't they? At the water parks. Do you feel lonely and unloved after that last meme? Yes, kind of. Then join your local Nurgle cult now, because Grandfather Nurgle loves us all. Okay, I took a picture of this meme and sent it to ChatGPT, and I said, explain it. It says, the meme is a humorous combination of music notation, a famous historical figure, and a common German phrase. It translates to, when I went fishing with my father and my mother asks what we caught. The image shows a musical staff with a treble clef and a sharp sign on the F line. This is a play on words because in German, Fis, which is the note of F sharp, sounds like fish, which means fish in English. The image of Che Guevara is often used in internet memes to add a layer of irony or to emphasize the punchline, though it doesn't have a direct connection to the text or the musical joke. It might be included here simply as a humorous, unexpected element. Oto.d, Amazon.d, Oto.d. If your book still contains notes from previous students. That's awesome. 24 tons of beer spilled on the A10. Panic! Oh, it's Heineken. Y'all don't like Heineken? I would have thought that was popular over there. The only female who wants to have offspring with my help. There's a lot of depressing memes this week at the top of the subreddit, guys. I hope you guys are doing okay over there. Oh my god. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Damn. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.